hands of police officers who she should have been able to trust has caused anger and distress across the country. On Monday, the policing minister failed to answer 4 separate questions in this chamber, asking when he first knew about Child Q and what urgent action he took in response. So I asked the Prime Minister, when did he first hear about the strip search of Child Q in her school, and whether he believes that the characteristic dither and delay of his government in responding to this appalling case is remotely acceptable when it comes to the safety of children.
Mr. Speaker, I think that is a completely ridiculous characterisation of the response of the government, because of course the reports of this incident are deeply distressing and deeply concerning. Everybody shares her feelings about that, Mr. Speaker. But the Metropolitan Police have rightly apologised, and the IOPC is investigating, and for that reason, it would not be right to comment further.
How we doing, guys? Myself, Chris Credit OBE, hitting you with a quick one. Real talk, true season. This is all we get, guys. This is all we get is a fake ass apology from Boris Johnson saying that the Metropolitan Police apologise and the investigation is going through, which says the investigation is still going through for you, Boris, and we don't know if you've had unlawful parties and you've done unlawful stuff, which we know that you have. But what hurts me is the fact that the parents and the family have been going through this for the last 2 years. No one's picked it up, no media, no nothing, and now they're sitting there saying, do you know what? Yeah, the teacher shouldn't have to resign. Yeah, do you know what? The police officer shouldn't have to resign. Put them on desk duty, probably put them on a program or a course. But the fact that there was racism there, the fact that the person was not equipped and had the right tools to be able to deal with that young girl, or if not, the process to be able to deal with that, because it's logical. She's a young girl, her parents ain't there. Do not strip search her without no one's consent. That's just protocol. You should have already known that. And if there was 4 officers there, why didn't the other police officers sit there and say, do you know what, maybe this is not right, let's call our parents in? And then the Boris Johnson comes out and says he ain't got nothing to say, not even to say that you've got loads of kids, Boris. You've got 7 that you don't flip and see, or 6, 7, 5, I don't know how many kids you got, but you've got so many kids. How would you feel if something like that happened to them and someone just turned around and said, I haven't got nothing to say, the Metropolitan Police apologise, what more do you want from us? And then you've got people like that that's meant to be in power, that's meant to be showing the right way and showing us that, you know what, we do care. All he had to say is, I really, really care. I understand how Child Q must feel, you know, down to the parents, and this is outrageous. And the fact that this is happening on my watch, and the fact that this is happening in my city, I need to go and speak to Sadiq Khan. I need to find out what he's doing. You never said nothing. You just sat there and said, look, we're doing an investigation. Shut up. We give you a couple of mil. We'll give you a couple of thousands and whatever of compensation, and just get on with it. This whole police force and the whole system is corrupt. And this is the reasons why we find ourselves battling on what is right and what is wrong. You come at us and you make sure that we're law-abiding citizens, and if we commit any crimes, we must go to prison, we must be prosecuted. How many people that you knew that being prosecuted? Mark Duggan, unlawful killing. Sarah Everard, unlawful killing. Unlawful strip search. You remember that young boy in Hackney where the police officer in the sweet shop was holding him down and he couldn't breathe? Unlawful killing. There's many people that's been killed in police stations, unlawful killings, and nothing gets done. These police officers just get put on desk duty, or these police officers are near enough resigning anyway, and there's a lot of police officers right now resigning from the police force and not handing in their badge. Still walking around trying to be police officers. So my whole point is, this is the time for us to make sure that we're still standing, we're getting justice, and we make sure that we hold them accountable. And I'm sick and tired to see the government push this out into Parliament just to fob us off with a sorry and we're doing an investigation. What's you guys' thoughts? Comment below.